Good morning. It's time for Friday Fab Five. I'm Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I've got four things from Amazon. Well, no, three things from Amazon, one thing from TikTok Shop, and my WhatNot sale this weekend that I want to tell you guys about. So, as we're getting into it, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, and is it storming where you are? The power has flickered here probably 3 or 4 times already. And each time I'm like, is it going to go out? So there must be like a tree that has fallen on like an electrical line or something that's tempting the power to go out because we had a major storm blow through here right before 9 a.m. about 30 minutes ago. And it's still really dark outside. For it to be 9:30 in the morning, it looks so dark. It's so weird. I'm used to this time of morning. I'm used to the sun shining and the birds chirping, and there is none of that. There is just thunder rumbling and lightning and just darkness and wind. So we've been getting rain and all of that already. Good morning, Heather. Hey, Mary. Hello, Debbie and Judy. My friend Lauren Martin is on the road during this storm, so y'all say a little prayer for her. She is traveling to come stay the night with me tonight. We're going to have some girl time painting some projects and preparing for the cruise that's happening next month with the Painters Clubhouse. And then tomorrow we've got our Painters Clubhouse birthday bash inside the clubhouse. So she's going to be helping me with that. It's fun. Marie said the storm's hitting us later tonight. Yep, it's in Kentucky right now. So it should be there before too long. Hannah's watching. Hey, Heather, watching in Arkansas. Connie said, expecting storms Saturday and Sunday. I think it's rolling through us today, like all day today, off and on, and tonight. So let's get into it. Good morning, Wanda. Hey, Sheila. Thank you for saying hello. Oh, thanks for reminding me to turn the link on, Jenny. Hold, please. Every time I think I'm not going to forget this time. I'm not going to forget. I set this up. There's no way I'll forget. And then every time I forget. So thank you for commenting link to remind me. It is now turned on. So you can comment link and it should send the links to the things that we're talking about today to your Facebook Messenger. That only works if you're watching on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you'll just have to click the links in the description. First up, we have 5 new designs in the shop this week. They're all faith-based, Christian, church-themed. So the first one says, "It is well with my soul." And it's got a little church, and it's kind of like a rounded shape. The second one is like a church snow globe, and it just has the words "Amazing Grace" in it. The third one is kind of like the third and the fifth one are kind of like a stained glass sort of look. So you could take this wherever you want to. You could do glitter, you could do metallic paints, or whatever you want to do. You could do resin on top of this. It could turn out so cool to make it look like actual stained glass. And then the fourth one says faith over fear and has like a traditional church shape on it. So drop a comment. Let me know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is your favorite? Which one would you like to paint first? If I had to pick one of these, it might be, it's hard to say. It might be the dove. It might be the cross. I don't know. I'm kind of like tossed up between a few of these. I really like them. Marie says it's frozen for you too. Okay. Hopefully I'm not frozen to you guys. It could be the storms in our area, even though I have fiber optic internet, which is underground. You wouldn't think that would be affected by the storms, but you just never know. Good morning, Barbara. Una says, I love all of these, especially number 2, which is the snow globe. Sheila likes number 3 with the dove. Mary says, can't see comments, had to go to YouTube. Well, shoot, maybe it's Facebook. I think Facebook's got something going on this morning because, hold on just a second. If Facebook is frozen, join us on YouTube. And I'll drop the YouTube link down below. There we go. If Facebook's frozen, come join us over on YouTube. Facebook, I think, is going through some growing pains. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I had heard like last week they had a glitch or something happen that caused everybody's like feed to look different. And then last night, me and a few of my business friends got emails from Facebook saying something about our ads accounts and it seems fishy. And then you guys are saying this today. So I'm like, something's going on with Facebook. I don't know what it is. Okay. So I'm glad we have a backup. So if you're watching on YouTube, you shouldn't be having any issues. Wanda says I'm on Facebook and it's fine. Okay, good. Wanda loves all of them. Barbara says she loves all of them. Charlotte said, good morning to the PC sisters. Good morning. Marie said the constant contact deletes events too. It was wild. Yeah, I don't know. Meta, I think, is doing some changes behind the scenes, and it's causing a lot of Facebook hiccups and problems. So just jump on over to YouTube. Join me over here. Okay. Hopefully everybody is finding me on YouTube at this point and clicking the link that I dropped down in the comments. Hey, Trudy. Let me take this off the screen. There we go. So these designs are all 15% off between now and Sunday night at midnight. If you're a Painters Clubhouse member, you can take your Painters Clubhouse discount code, which is 20%, and stack it on top of this, which would give you 35% off. So this goes for templates and the wood blanks. So wood blanks are available in like 5 different sizes from 4 inches, which would make a cute little ornament, all the way up to 18 inches, which is a door hanger. So let me ask again, because I know we had a big problem with everybody being able to see me a minute ago. Which one of these is your favorite? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Stephanie loves all of them. Hey, Marie, you found me on YouTube. I don't know what's going on Facebook over there. I think Meta's going through some problems. Could you hear me, but my video was just frozen? Mary likes number 5 with the cross in the scallop frame. Rhea says number 3 and 5. You like that stained glass look? If you look really closely on that, the dappled look in the paint of the colors is actually like a 2-tone. So you've got like your pink, and then you've got a lighter shade of pink that was done with like a polka dot pouncer. And so it kind of creates like a dappled sort of glassy look. Hey, Bonnie, glad you found me. Margarita likes number 3. Judy says the cross. Mary says number 5 would be a great ornament. I agree. Bonnie said, I found you. Even you wasn't even you in the video just now. That's wild. Marie said, I could hear you, but every time I clicked, you were frozen in a new pose. I was just doing like the, not that I ever, I'm like, why is my mouth open? I never freeze. I was probably more like, with my mouth moving at the same time. You love the dove. Heather loves the church inside the snow globe. Sheila says number 5 also. Sheila Garvin loves all of them. Candy picked 3, 4, and 5. Okay, if I'm frozen on your device and you can hear me, just jump over here to YouTube. I'll drop the link in the comments one more time, because I'm over on YouTube also, and Facebook I think is having problems this morning. So let's dive right into Friday Fab 5 items. Even though it is gloomy and stormy outside, my kids have been in the pool this week, and I ordered these goggles that I saw on TikTok, but I actually ordered them through Amazon. So the link that I'm providing you is an Amazon link. And I will say these are not suitable for bigger kids. Like, I would say they're probably suitable for ages like 10 and under. The strap on them is probably plenty big enough for kids over 10, but the face goggles are smaller. So these are perfectly suited for kids that are like 7, 8 years old, like even smaller than that. Like if you have little kids who like to wear goggles and have a hard time getting them to fit their face, these are going to be the holy grail of little kid goggles. I got these out the other day thinking they would be perfect for Charlie, and she kept going back to her tried and true goggles that just do like this, like have the regular eye suction cups, but they have that fabric strap. I've shared that before a long time ago in Friday Fab 5. And she went back to those because the face on these didn't quite fit her just right. And she is 10. However, my nephew, who's the same size as her, put them on and was like, I love these. These are my goggles. I like them. Then my niece tried them, and she is only 7 and she loved them. So I think for kids who have a smaller face, it would be perfect. And sometimes goggles for that size kid are hard to come by. And I love the little adjustable, very stretchy strap. It's not going to pull your hair. It was easy to adjust, very comfortable to wear too. Okay, questions. Mary says, is there a tutorial that shows how to do a stained glass look? Possibly in the future. At this time, I don't have one already made up, I guess. I have done a stained glass sort of dappled look on like a church door hanger in the past, but it was so small on that door hanger, I feel like it wouldn't be considered a stained glass tutorial. So Marie says, my aunt has a pair of those for her dog too, to keep the wind out of his eyes on fast boat rides. We need a picture of that, Marie. That sounds awesome. Dog wearing goggles. Okay, second item on the Fab Five list is a Method all-purpose cleaner. This came up on my list, or like ended up on my list, because I was like scrolling through my Amazon purchases, as I do, to be like, I need some things to share with the people on Friday Fab Five this week. And this one, I'm like, why have I never shared about this? Because I have this stuff ordered on subscription on Amazon. That's how much I love it. I love the lime scent. It is a plant-based cleaner, so it's non-toxic. It's safe for my kids to use when they're helping me clean up the kitchen and wiping down the counters and all of that. And it just really does a good job of cleaning surfaces. I've used it to clean my craft desk too. I'll like squirt it on there, let it set for a few seconds, and then come by with a scrub daddy and scrub all the paint off my work desk here. But it's just a really great all-purpose cleaner, and it comes in a lot of different scents. So if lime's not your favorite, I think there might even be like a lavender, like an orange. There's a bunch of different scents, and I have mine set up on Amazon subscription, which makes me curious. Who uses Amazon subscription? Anybody? I use it for, I think, only 2 different things. This, which I get about every quarter. I think I get one every 3 months. And usually by the time it's coming, I'm like, do we need another one of these? And sure enough, I go to the bottle and it's down to like this much left. So I'm like, that's kind of nice. It came perfectly timed. And of course you can adjust your Amazon subscriptions. If I still had that much left in the bottle, I could adjust the subscription to be like, no, I want it every 5 months or whatever. I also use Amazon subscription for batteries, because my kids with their gaming and stuff, we always need more AA batteries. And so I have those set up on like a 6-month subscription. Every 6 months, we get another big juicy pack of 12 AA batteries. So I'm just curious. This is not really all that relevant to anything else, but I'm just curious. If you use Amazon subscriptions, what do you use it for? Bonnie says for all the household stuff. I wish I could set Sam's Club up on toilet paper and paper towel subscription delivery. That's where we get our toilet papers and paper towels. And goodness, I mean, I feel like every time I go to order it, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have waited this long. Angela says clear foil would make a cool stained glass look. Yeah, or there's a holographic foil that would look really good, Angela. Trisha uses it for cat food. Sheila says dog treats. Oh, wow. Ryan says, I have like 30 of them. It's awesome for baby food pouches. Good to know. Mary uses it for flavored water and damp rid for the basement. So pretty much just anything in your life that you use regularly, you could be using Amazon subscription for. Now, I don't want to get too caught up in subscription, but things like paper plates, we always need paper plates around here. So why not? Angel says HVAC filters, paper towels, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, maybe that reminds you to change out your HVAC filter, because I'm really bad about remembering to do that. Oh, that is another thing I have on subscription. I have these little things, 2 things in my house that, and I've shared them on Friday Fab 5 a long time ago, but they were air filters that clean the air in your house. And so the little like replaceable filter in the back, I have that on subscription like every 6 months to send me another pack of them. So that I am reminded to change it out. Marie says, I don't, but I should for batteries. Never fails during CPR class. The mannequin dies. Pantry items, pasta sauce, lunchbox box snacks, TP. Y'all are giving me some great ideas. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Friday Fab 5 item number 3 is something that is not new to the world, but I didn't know that Amazon had this many colors to choose from. Plastic tablecloth rolls. This is a $20 roll of plastic tablecloth. It's got 100 feet on there. So if you're doing 8-foot tables, how many tables can that do? Let's do some math. 100 feet times, hang on. Somebody who's better at math is probably laughing at me right now. If you're doing 8-foot tables, that could do 12 and a half 8-foot tables. So that makes them like $1.60 per table. Yes, thank you, Jackie. I'm terrible at math. And so I ordered this color for, see how it matches my branding so well, for the cruise, because we needed tablecloths for the cruise. But I was thinking about those of you who do paint parties and things like that. To have some of this on hand, like in your trunk or whatever, when you're going to do paint parties would be really great, because you can just roll it out and you don't have to buy those individually packaged tablecloths and, you know, realize later you needed an extra one or whatever. It's just good to have on hand. And they have like a bajillion colors, as you can see. They had pink, teal, purple. There was even a yellow, but I didn't like get a screenshot of it. So lots of really great colors to choose from. Let's see. Okay, this item is item number 4. This is submitted by our friend Lauren Martin in the Painters Clubhouse. It's on TikTok Shop. She said, this thing is amazing. She said it's a back and shoulder massager. I don't know about you, but I'm tempted to order this. It's got straps, so you can pull the straps to adjust the pressure. So if you need more pressure, you pull down on it, but it like massages your back and neck area. So I should have told her to bring it with her to my house when she comes to stay tonight so I could try it out. Marie says, I need those tablecloths for my studio. Now that Party City's closed, I can't find my rainbow colors. Yeah, you could just order a bunch of them from Amazon. Then you'd have what you needed. Good morning, Brenda. Is Facebook working okay now? A lot of you couldn't see me on Facebook a minute ago. But anyway, if you need a good back and neck massager, this one comes highly recommended from our very own Lauren Martin. Okay, next thing on the Friday Fab 5 list. It is my WhatNot sale. And this is actually 2 pictures because I have 2 WhatNot sales going on this month. One of them is this Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. The other is May 30th at 8 p.m. Central. And you can download the WhatNot app by using the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the links. Just comment link. It'll send it to your messenger, or click the link in YouTube. You said that's not the correct link for the massager? Well, shoot. Let me try it real quick and see what happens when I open it up. I tried creating like a bit.ly link, like a short link for it, because the TikTok link was so long. And I think that might be what happened. So let me see what happens when I try to open that link. Yep, it doesn't find it. Well, yeah. Oh, no, it worked then. Hang on. Here we go. So this is the link, but it's crazy long. Here's the link. Oh, goodness. Copy and paste is not working for me. Hold on. Hold, please. Copy and paste. This is ridiculously long. That's the link for the massager. It says it's the link, but I'm like, is it though? I don't know. I feel like it didn't even show all of it. Oh, it broke it into multiple comments. That is so stupid. Okay. Well, you may just have to search it by photo because that link is not, it's coming up as a bunch of random texts. So sorry for that. Okay. Denise said it did come up on hers. It came up on mine, but I had to like open it and leave it open for a minute. It was like it was delayed. Anyway, Nikki, if you're not seeing me on Facebook, Facebook's having problems this morning. So a lot of people have switched over to YouTube to watch. Anyway, going back to the WhatNot sales, this Saturday, 6 p.m. Central, I'll be live inside the WhatNot app. If you've never downloaded it before, you can use my link and get a $15 credit towards your first WhatNot purchase. The app looks like this. It's like a black app with a yellow W. And once you click into it, it's going to look all kinds of crazy in here. Like there's live videos all the time, 24/7. Somebody's in here selling something. It's like the modern day QVC. Only you can auction items off instead of doing just buy it now. So you're going to go to the search bar up here and type in my, or if you use this download link, it might bring you right into my profile. And here's what my profile looks like. It's got a picture of me up at the top, and there's a button that says shows. Hold on. I have a hair or something that has tickled my eye. It's driving me crazy. There's a button that says shows. And I think you can go ahead and preview the products in my shop. So you can go ahead and just scroll through here and look. There's painted door hangers. There's shirts. Lots of painted door hangers, because the one that I'm doing on May 30th, I'm auctioning off some of my painted door hangers. There's also wood blanks. There's some wood blanks, things like that. There's also mystery boxes. You can go in here and pre-bid on items. Goodness, my eyes still bothering me. So if you pre-bid, you can set like a max bid, just like you would on eBay. If you know you're willing to spend up to, say, $50 on an item, you could go ahead and put in $50. And then when the sale is going on, WhatNot will automatically bid you up in dollar increments to be the winning bidder until it reaches 50. And then if somebody bids 51, you get outbid. Before the sale happens this weekend, if you've never done this before, you need to go into the WhatNot app, go ahead and create yourself an account, add a payment method. That way, when we're live on Saturday night, you're not scrambling to do all of that because you have to have all of that inputted before you can bid on anything. Stephanie said it's a dangerous app for your wallet. It is highly addictive, but so much fun. Even if you're not planning on buying anything, I want to recommend that you come watch because it's entertaining to say the least. Somebody said, Mary said, the frame and attachments, is the frame 2 pieces so I could change up the background of the frame? No, it's all, well, I guess it would depend on how you did it, but the way it was intended to be designed was that it's all glued together. And then you change out the attachments with a magnet. But if you're clever enough, you might figure out a way where you could change out the back. You could like make it, instead of gluing it together, maybe you Velcro it together or something like that. And so that you could change it out. So that depends on what you want to do with it. She's talking about one of the products that's in the WhatNot sale. So go ahead, download the app, add your payment method, and go ahead and start browsing the products and placing pre-bids if you see something you want. I will say, when it comes to the painted door hangers, I'm going to be auctioning off maybe 10 to 15 of those, even though there's like 30 of them in there. I'm only going to be auctioning off maybe 10 to 15 on May 30th. And so I will go for probably about an hour or until and then see how many I'm able to do. And then I might save the rest until the next sale because I'm planning on doing another one of these, each kinds of these sales in June. Any other questions? You can't comment on YouTube. Oh, I wonder if it might be your privacy settings, Lynn. I know when my kids were using my YouTube account, it wouldn't let me comment on people's videos or see comments because of like parent protective settings. Okay, moving right along, just a reminder, there are 5 new church or faith-themed designs in the shop this week. You can grab them between now and Sunday night at midnight. So drop a comment and let me know what of the Friday Fab 5 items. Let's do a quick recap. What of all of these items are you most excited about? Is it the WhatNot sale that's happening tomorrow night? Is it the back massager? Is it the tablecloth rolls, the method cleaner, or the goggles? And thank y'all for sticking with me through the tech issues this morning. I think Facebook is going through some growing pains. So if you missed it last Tuesday, I painted this design on Facebook Live, and we talked a lot about the messy middle of a project. So if you've ever gotten halfway through a project, gotten discouraged, and wanted to give up and throw it in the trash, that live is for you. So go watch it over on Facebook, or you can watch it here on YouTube also. Finding live videos on YouTube can be a little tricky because they're kind of like, in my channel, you can click shorts, videos, or live, and live is where all the live videos live, and the videos section is where like my pre-recorded videos live. So it's kind of confusing if you get to looking, but you can also use the search tab too. Marie said, I'm definitely getting those tablecloths for my paint parties. Wonderful. Jennifer is most excited about the WhatNot sale. It's going to be a blast. I hope you guys decide to come and join me on Saturday night, tomorrow night. We also are going to have a few buy it now items. So be sure and check those out. So I've already added those items in there. And so I don't know if you can go ahead and buy the buy it now or if you have to wait until tomorrow night. But either way, you can go ahead and check out all the products, see if there's something that interests you, and kind of be making your plans on what you're willing to bid and stuff like that. That way you're prepared. Sheila said the method cleaner. Yeah. What scent do you think you'll get? Like I said, I got the lime. I was trying to remember what scent I had in the past. I want to say we had one that was like tangerine or something like that. So Mary said, just a forewarning, you have to make sure of your max bid. Yeah, be careful setting your max bid. Make sure it is an amount you're willing to pay. Somebody did have an accidental keystroke last time and entered in like 350 instead of 35. They accidentally added a zero or something crazy like that onto the end. And so we had to cancel the bid because it was just crazy. It was like, no, I don't think, like, I just felt terrible for her. So we figured it out and we canceled it. Jackie said, I can't get the link to work. Can you put the link in the comments? Which link are we looking for, Jackie? Judy's excited about that method cleaner. I love it. It's non-toxic. And I've been trying to move toward non-toxic things in our home. Goodness knows I don't have it perfect. And I still use a lot of things that are probably considered toxic products and stuff. But I'm trying to baby step toward healthier things in our home. And so that was one easy switch. Lynn got the app downloaded. Awesome. Jackie, let me know which link it is you're needing. Sheila's going to get lime or lavender. I think they sell the method cleaner in stores too. Like, I don't know if our Walmart sells it, but I've seen it in like Target and places like that. We don't have a Target here in our town. So things like that, I just have to buy on Amazon. All right, y'all. I think that's all I got for you today. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe through these storms. And I look forward to being with the Painters Clubhouse tomorrow during the birthday bash and the WhatNot sale. So I'll see you then. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.